The following is
knows.
a Just Green production brought to you by the Might Be News Network. What up, everybody? This is Relatable Radio, where it is always ladies' night. We are back. Season 2. My name is Jackie, and I have here with me, as always, Amy.
Hello, hello.
And Allison.
What up?
And Mr. Taylor over there.
Hi.
And we are just so excited to be back. There's so many new and upcoming things that we're going to talk about. As usual, you can find us on the website, mbnnetwork.com.
It's never been easier to find your new favorite
been
podcast.
easier. If you're afraid, don't. Just don't be afraid.
Wait,
Okay? Just don't. Wait, I said that wrong, but
You did.
you know what I'm saying.
Do it. You won't.
Do it. You won't. Prove it.
Triple
So,
dog dare you.
yeah. But so we're back. We took about a month and a half
It
off.
felt like forever,
Yeah.
guys.
It really
Yeah.
does,
Yeah.
because I feel like a lot has happened. At least in
for
our
you guys.
lives, a lot has happened.
I'm just cruising.
I'm gonna let Taylor talk about some new upcoming things for the shows for the network. Really,
Yeah. So Might Be News Network is back. Season 2.
Bigger and better than ever.
Bigger and better than ever. We've got a new show on the network, Foundation Radio. You'll hear a little bit more about that in a little bit. All the shows are on YouTube now with, there's no video.
it's just audio.
Just
Thank
audio
God.
right now.
Yeah,
Guys.
right. Yeah, you don't want to see us just yet. We're not dolled up.
Just audio on YouTube, but you can find it Might Be News Network. You can subscribe to us and it'll notify you whenever we drop new episodes, which is pretty much every day. And also, we are starting a Patreon page, and that's a monthly subscription type deal for us. And there's going to be different tiers: 1, 2, and 3. Bronze, silver, and gold. I don't really know what we're calling it yet. But basically, we want to do more content. We want to give more content. We want to do more shows. We want to do more time on the air. We want to do videos. We want to do giveaways. We want to do all kinds of stuff. But we just need some support in order to do that stuff. You know what I mean? And so as far as bonus content goes, when the Patreon is up and running and people start joining in on it, we're going to start doing 90-minute episodes. And the 90-minute episodes are going to be available only for the Patreon people at all levels of it, whatever. And everywhere else, we're going to stick with our 60-minute time frame. But the episode's not going to just stop at 60 minutes. We're just going to keep going for the Patreon people. It's going to be an all new thing that we're going to be experimenting with. We've never done anything like this before, so we're just going to try it out and see how it goes. But I want to do more content. We already have so much content.
Yeah.
And just looking at, the response in season 1, people seem to like it. So I want to do more, and we all want to do more.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, but we want our listeners to help us do more. Is how that's going to have to work.
Help us, help you, help us.
I mean, I want to do like a behind the scenes show, behind the scenes, anything and everything. I want to start doing little video clips we could throw up there. I want to start doing a show, just roundtable with whoever from the network. Just come in and sit down and just chat it up about whatever. We don't do that.
I'm excited
enough.
to do that.
Yeah, me
You know,
too.
Like,
so
I love you, ladies.
Yeah.
But, it'd be nice to, talk to
Talk to
Crossover-
other
guys.
people.
Crossover week was awesome last
It
season
was.
because we had fun. We got to do different shows, but I also want to do different cast members, just kind of floating around and just talking about doing this. Like we can start getting questions from listeners that we can answer. We can start getting more listeners involved. I mentioned giveaways, so
Who doesn't like free shit?
When-
Let's be honest.
I love free shit.
It's my
And I plan
favorite
on
kind of
winning
shit.
some.
I'm working.
You won't though.
I
It's
know.
you.
I'll make it myself.
I'm still finalizing the things that you get for the 3 tiers, but each one of those things is going to get something for free. And then monthly giveaways. The silver and gold members are entered in for monthly giveaways. The silver members get 1 entry monthly. The gold members get 2 entries monthly, kind of deal. So we're going to start doing some show-themed prizes. We're going to do some gift cards. We're going to do whatever we can think of. And
For you guys.
for you guys participating in this thing. I want to do some kind of like cooking show. I've talked to somebody about doing something like that.
I know somebody who'd be really good at that show.
I want to do this.
Depends
so
on
many
what
things.
kind of cooking
Yeah.
show you're looking for.
Right.
If it's legit, you don't want me on it.
There's so many things that are in the works. I mean, if you're new to the network, welcome. But if you've been with us, Might Be News Network for a while, you know that we're trying to do this big.
Go big or go home.
Started out one show.
because I am.
I mean, we want to do this, and I think that people want us to do it as well. It seems like it because the support has been overwhelming, surpassed all expectations that I had when we started for season 1, and I hope that it continues going that way. I mean, thank you to everybody out there listening, but we want to keep going. We keep growing. So that's really all I have to say. Stay tuned as far as the Patreon stuff goes. But check out YouTube. We're on there now. Patreon should be up next week. We should be doing 90-minute episodes here in the next week or 2.
Cool.
I don't know, Taylor. Can we sit and talk for 90 minutes?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know. Again, I was joking.
There's
we
no
got
question.
We could probably do 2 hours.
Yeah,
I'm
probably
saying
good.
we could probably do
Yeah.
more.
Well, it's going to be funny because like I'm just going to put the exit music. I'm just going to set it up so it just starts playing.
Yeah.
And leads us right into 60 minutes. And I don't care if we're in the middle of a word. It gets cut off right there.
If you want to know
And we
the
just
end
kind
of the
of carry
sentence,
right over.
Dun, dun, dun.
We carry right over, and we got
It's a cliffhanger.
we got the extra Patreon people some love up to
Yeah.
2 hours of bonus content a week.
Cool.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And even
Yeah.
more than that, possibly some weeks.
Sure.
We're going to start doing some exclusive stuff with Might Be Tunes as well. We're going to start. I mean, there's going to be a lot. If we are trying to get money from people to do this, believe me when I tell you that we're going to make it worth it. Straight up. We're
Okay,
going to
sir.
do our best to do it anyway. As far as content goes, if content is what you want, that's what we're giving you.
Yeah.
You might fuck around and win some prizes.
can't go wrong there.
Straight up.
Yeah.
I'm going to join just so I can win the prizes. And also, I want the bonus material too. Like, I listen to all the episodes. I want
I
to
do
know
too.
what
I
extra
do too.
content is.
All the shows are so great.
You're going to pay and then pay us.
All the shows are so great, and I mean everybody shows up, and everybody's just developed their own characters for these shows, and the shows are developing identities, and it's just it's phenomenal. So get in on the groundwork, people, because this is going to get bigger and bigger. I'm telling you right now.
We're going to be famous.
We're trying. At least like D-list, C-list tops.
Yeah.
Like I'm cool with
Hey,
that.
I'm totally cool
No,
with
Yeah.
I'm
that.
cool with
Yeah.
that.
Same.
I just want people, because I enjoy the shit, and I think people like everybody's banter. Like all the shows have different personalities. It's great. There's something for everybody, and I can't wait for people to hear Foundation Radio.
I'm really excited about that.
I was just on their alumni show at Westchester University over the weekend, and it was a total blast. They had Jess Margera on there, total legend on the drums. It was great, and these guys have never done a uncensored show before, so it's going to be totally new for them.
They're going to go buck wild.
Oh,
I'm
they were
excited.
talking about it last night. There's so many stories that we have that we like can't
Haven't been able to
discuss.
tell.
We can't talk about it. So they have tons of material that they're going to bring to the show, and true professionals. They've been doing this for a long time, and it's really cool to have them on board. And
Welcome to the network, guys.
Yeah.
it's going to be great. It's
Excited to
We're
have
excited.
going to be great. So
Enough from you, Taylor.
enough of that.
Yeah.
Enough of that.
Let's get relatable.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, it is Sunday in our recording world.
Correct.
So, what did everybody do this weekend?
What did
What did everybody do during the break?
Yeah, right.
I had poison ivy on my face.
Ew.
What?
Why?
Fucking blue.
When?
It
Where was
so
your
bad.
face?
Where was your face? On her head.
Where
Well,
it
like,
usually is.
Were you in a
we
bush?
have-
Did you fall on your face? Did you face plant? Did
I
you
was just really
eat some
all,
responsible.
all valid questions. All valid
Where
questions.
was your face attached to her body? Probably lying down.
So I have like
somewhere.
all this like brush in the back of my property, and I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm pulling it all out. I hate it so much.
Well,
I was like, oh,
it
like-
got you.
It did.
Mhm.
Right, I'm pretty sure what I did was I rested my head in my hands
So it
at
was
some
like,
point. So it was like right on my jawline, right underneath my eyes, like right on my cheekbones. And like, so I think I was working in the yard like a Saturday, Sunday. By Wednesday, it was like bad. I had a day off with girlfriends of mine. We were at the KOP mall, and they're like, Amy, like, you.
we're not
Well,
with you.
so the day before, I'm working from home,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I've got calamine lotion all over my face. And
Oh,
Kev comes
no.
home, and he's like, are you gonna go out like that?" Or and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, because like I just want to fucking tear my face off.
Oh no.
It's not, so I'm in KOP Mall. We're at lunch, and like I'm like I want to just tear.
Right.
Anyone who's had poison ivy knows like it is you just want to rip your skin off because that would feel better.
Yeah.
And they're like, you really need to call a doctor. It's around your eyes, like it's bad.
Yeah.
Like you really
Don't want it to spread.
I'm like it wasn't blistering yet, and I had these visions of like my entire face,
Oh.
like oh, right.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Can't do it. It was so I wasn't sleeping, like I was miserable. Anyway, I don't go see doctors. Like I don't like doctors. I just
You could have. I have antibiotic cream.
well, I needed a steroid, is what I needed,
Yeah.
like desperately.
Yeah.
But my insurance has this app, Doctors on Demand, and my friend was like, "You can," because we're coworkers. So she was like, "You can just download the app and like FaceTime with a doctor." And I was
Stop.
like, "Wait, what? I don't have to actually go anywhere?" She's
Can you
like,
do
"Yeah."
that for the gyno too?
Probably not.
There you go. Have a look down there. Everything normal. Jesus
Looks
Christ.
great. I'm sorry. Can you spread a little? Okay, there we go. Yeah, you're good.
Oh man.
Follow up in a
Just
year.
kidding. Just kidding.
Taylor's face. Right now.
Let's bring in season 2 with a bang. No, it was
Yeah.
great. I'm sitting there at Cheesecake Factory. I download the app, put my info in, whatever. They have to like put pictures in, so I'm like taking pictures of all my spots
That's
or whatever.
crazy.
And then like I FaceTime with the doctor. He's like, yeah, you need a steroid. I'm like, okay. And he's like, I'll call on the prescription. It'll be ready in 15
What?
minutes. And I was like, this is amazing. I love it.
Do we?
Can it
have
be for
one?
anything? Like if
The
your
kids?
throat hurt,
Yeah.
you
The
could just
flu,
be like,
colds, the kids, anything.
What?
Anything.
This is amazing.
In the middle of the, it's
Yeah.
24/7. So like in the middle of the night when you've got
And they'll just
kids
call
with
it in.
105 fever and
Yeah.
whatever, you can do like
Well, I'm sure you probably just can't pick up the where did you go? Were you normal
they called
pharmacy?
it. Yeah, I put my pharmacy in the app,
Okay.
and they just called it into my pharmacy.
So the
That is
pharmacy
super
will be
cool.
closed at a certain time, but you could probably pick it
Yeah.
up the next morning or
It
whatever.
was like mind blowing.
That's really cool.
It was amazing. I mean, I still had to pay my copay, which I don't care. That's not the point I care about.
I
care
only
about
want to pay it if you
having to like
actually
make an
see
appointment
me in
and, like,
person.
go in the doctor's office, get all those germs,
right.
and catch anything else in
That's
the
the
doctor's
worst.
office.
Like when you feel like shit, you
It's
don't
the
want to go to the
whole waiting
doctor.
thing too.
Yeah.
Like
and if
they're
you've got, like,
never on time.
No, and then you've got to like take time off work, or you've got to actually get out of bed and like,
Right.
Yeah.
it was awesome. So as bad as the poison, and then I got P.S. Then I got poison ivy again 2 weeks later because I
Where?
was irresponsible
Where?
again,
Where?
not on my face because I literally would come in.
Vagina.
No,
Was it your
thank
butt?
God it wasn't. It was just on my arms.
Oh,
Oh.
that's
On
boring.
my butt.
I know. I
You
figured
guys,
like
what
she
is
went
wrong
to
with
wipe
you
or
people?
something.
I would come in from
You got to
working
go
in the
from
yard.
one end to the
Yeah,
next.
that's what I
Come on,
figured.
Amy. What are you?
One extreme to the other.
No, thank God.
Yeah, that would
Oh my
suck.
God, I'd die. I would just kill myself. Like it's
Yeah, I don't know what I would prefer.
Nope.
If there's like a spot that you would ever prefer to poison ivy,
That's definitely not it. But
Yeah.
I'd prefer to have it on my face over that.
I don't
I'd
know.
come in and I'd literally take Lysol wipes and I would wipe myself down. I'm like, this has got to kill
Yeah.
it, right? But now I'm like determined. I want this shit off my property because
Yeah.
now it's
You gotta kill it
personal.
all.
It's
Right.
personal.
Amy with
So,
a
yeah.
vengeance.
Fuck poison ivy.
So that's what you
Yeah, so
did
that
over
was
break.
that was one of my exciting
Wow.
things.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting.
yeah.
How about you?
The boys were on spring break. It was great. Weather was good. We had fun. And that's all I did.
Had fun.
You know, I played a lot of kickball.
Great.
Okay,
Yeah.
how'd you do? You play with
It was
kids?
me. It was the adults versus the kids. It was
Ooh.
fun.
That sounds like fun.
Who
A
won?
lot of fun.
And don't be like, we didn't keep score. Someone kept score.
I think honestly the kids might have. Danny played and he had like Summer in his arms, and one of the other moms played and she had one of her babies in her arms. So we were running with babies.
Oh, the
And
littles
it was
probably love
crazy.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun.
I just
That's all I
imagine
did.
like somebody tripping
I
while
know.
holding their
You got,
child.
you got a new couch. Hasn't that been during the break? Was that? Oh, it wasn't
Was it?
before, was it? I think that was during the break.
Honestly, I
And
don't
didn't your house
remember.
flood? Didn't your house flood a little bit too?
Amy, how do you know all these things?
I think I follow you
Oh
on
my
social
gosh.
media.
I do follow you
All
on
right,
social
so
media.
yeah, so we went, we went out and we got back. We went grocery shopping, and our living room was with water. Our water, what's it called? Water heater broke.
Yeah.
But it was Danny fixed it. I shouldn't even say I helped or anything. But and
She
then
assisted.
we got a new water heater the next day. We got a couch, and it's humongous and nice. And
Looks awesome.
It looks really nice.
thank you, income tax. Yeah, and Easter was good. We got the boys' bikes.
I was gonna say, did they get something fucking
They got
ridiculous
bikes.
from the Easter Bunny?
So
Easter Bunny does not give bikes, Allison.
this was my thing. It was either
Santa does.
I know. I don't buy a lot of candy. So it was either go to Five Below and get like knickknacks, right?
Right,
That
yeah,
they're gonna
that's generally
or
what I
spend
do.
that money, get them
Get
a
something
small
big.
Easter basket, and get them a bike.
Yeah.
So
that's
what
the
I
Easter
did.
Bunny last year brought a trash can full of outdoor from Five Below outdoor stuff,
Yeah.
baseball bats,
Yeah.
gloves, basketballs.
I feel like that's what a lot of people
Right.
like. I feel like because Maggie did that this year, and I was like,
perfect. for
Yeah.
this
she's
time
like,
of
the
year.
kids were really bummed. I was like, please, they're gonna get a shit ton of candy from mom and dad's house.
Yeah.
Like, be honest, like
my
it's
kids
fine.
didn't get a lot of candy this
No,
year.
we don't do
What
much.
else did I put in their baskets?
We did like water toys for the pool and
I
stuff.
did some. Oh my god, I totally don't even remember. Oh, I got. They usually get books. They each got a book. They each got a movie. One got Space Jam. One got Matilda.
Oh my god,
Matilda is
It's
on
like
repeat right now.
It's like a favorite.
Yeah, they
And
love
it's-
it.
I love it too. So I'm
Guys,
totally
That
down.
and Homeward Bound is on right now.
Oh my
we haven't
God,
done
I-
Homeward Bound.
I love
Oh, it's so
Homeward
good.
Bound. I always get emotional.
Landon is
Always.
like, oh my god, Shadow.
My little brother's
Shadow.
favorite movie was Homeward Bound when I was
loved
little.
it.
So like
Yeah.
it was on repeat in my
Yeah.
house. And
Oh my
Cole's
God.
recently gotten really attached to. He loves the animal movies.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
he really really loves. But he's a lover, so that makes sense.
Yeah,
And I'm like, I don't want to. I'll cry. I don't want
Yeah.
to see the animal.
I get
movies.
emotional watching Homeward Bound.
I let him go with his grandmother because
The
she likes those
Incredible
movies,
Journey.
too. Did you ever watch the other one?
No.
Wasn't there like a 2?
I
Yeah,
haven't
there was a
watched the
second
other
one. There was a second one. I only watched the first.
I've seen all of them, but I've seen the first one like
A billion
1,000
So
times.
good.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get my hands on Wild America. I feel like they would like that.
Wild.
Jonathan
Another one
Taylor
with-
Thomas.
Yeah, was
Yeah.
Devin Swan in that?
Yep. And they go
They were
out instead
brothers.
of like hunting the animals, they take pictures of
Like-
all the wildlife.
Yeah. I
and
don't
they
think I
go on
ever
an
saw that,
event.
but I
Oh my
really
god,
want
it
to.
was like a teenage girl's dream
Yeah.
because it was
How did
all
I miss
hotties in
that?
that movie.
I know those are like the
Yeah.
yeah.
It was really good.
Yeah,
I
I
missed it.
I'm gonna look up
Okay, you
because
guys
I'm like,
find
who
that
was
and
the
you
older?
it's
Yeah.
probably
Who
on
was the
Amazon
older
Prime.
brother?
Forget, I don't know his
I
name.
don't think he was really anybody. Like not a well known. I think he just had a pretty face. It was called Wild America, right?
Mhm. That's a good
Pull
one.
up a picture. 'cause maybe I do remember. I
1997.
had to know about that movie. There's no way
Yeah,
JTT
Scott-
was in something
Scott
I didn't know about.
Bairstow,
Hmm.
whoever
Yeah.
that is.
Oh, look
Yeah.
at that. It looks
Come on, guys.
intense.
Brothers.
Oh.
Devin Swan.
who was your number one like teen crush? Like who was like
Wait,
Oh,
ultimate?
That's a good one.
Is
Top
it
3.
teen, or are we talking about like elementary school? Because I feel like
Oh
it
God.
was
Well,
I mean, actually, Ben Affleck was up there.
really
Really?
Yeah.
seriously.
Yeah, I don't.
That's I know. I don't know. why I'm
Wait,
surprised.
what
at
did you
that.
watch
fuck?
that?
What year did Armageddon come out? Because I thought he
Oh,
was.
that was
so
probably
hot.
pretty hot in
97.
Armageddon.
That was
Okay.
97.
He was pretty.
I'm pretty
good
sure,
looking.
right? Armageddon was
Yeah,
97.
yeah,
Like if we're
something like that.
talking like middle school, it was probably Leonardo DiCaprio.
My
Oh,
God.
mine
yes.
was
yeah,
Dawson's Creek. What the
Titanic.
fuck was his
Titanic.
name? Joshua.
Joshua
Oh,
Jackson.
Yeah, he
Josh
was good.
Jackson. Yeah.
Casey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Casey was that bad boy.
Yep.
Everybody
Yeah.
loved.
And I love Justin Timberlake.
I thought I was going to marry
course.
him.
Yeah, he was good.
We
looking.
went and saw him in concert, and I
You
was
did.
like, we're about to go see the man I thought I was going to marry.
Yeah.
Wait, so Taylor, you said something when you went to that concert that kind of blew my mind. I mean, it makes sense a little bit for you, but for my concert experience,
Yeah.
it blew my mind that you've never been to a concert besides that one
Yeah.
with backup dancers.
So I've been trying to think about that, and maybe I have, but definitely
I think
not.
maybe
like
not
that.
because
No, think
Not
about
like
every
that.
show. They
Yeah.
don't have dancers
They
at
don't.
the hip
They
hop
don't.
concerts.
But, like, I mean, I've like the Flaming Lips had dancers, but like that, not like that.
yeah, no, that's
And
not
like
the same.
I've seen other shows, I just can't really think of it. Like I saw Kanye West like way back in the day. I'm trying to remember if he had like a couple dancers up there, but I don't think it was anything crazy. Like this Justin Timberlake shit was next level.
Well,
Yeah.
he's a dancer.
Like
He-
next
it's-
level.
Oh, absolutely.
It was
so handsome.
a
I've heard
total
great things
show.
about that show. A friend of
He-
mine went to.
It's great.
and it was
Great.
a great show.
Total
He's a performer
professional.
at this
Yeah.
point. Like
Yeah.
he knows what he's doing.
And
That place
I-
was jam packed with ladies.
jam packed,
Jam-packed.
screaming.
And then there's you, tall as
Yeah.
shit, just
Ape-
like, hey,
ape
Justin.
shit. Like we were upper level lifestyle
Yeah,
that
yeah.
night.
Where's your lower level lifestyle? You're not putting
no.
$1,000 per ticket for
no,
those seats.
No.
Oh.
But it's cool because he did have a bar next to the stage and stuff, so people didn't
It
have to like
was-
leave the area
Oh,
to
nice.
go get drinks and stuff. So that was really cool. I feel like a lot of concerts are going to probably end up doing that more and more.
Well,
That's a
Make
good
more money.
idea.
I mean, well, think about it. Like you pay so much money, and then you have to walk out
Yeah.
of the arena to go get something, and then come
And
back.
who
So
knows
you're
how long
missing
it's gonna
time,
take.
And tickets are expensive. So we went.
And people
that
will
same
buy more
night,
alcohol
the
if they don't have to
Phillies,
leave.
the Phillies were playing that same night.
Yeah.
The game started 30 minutes, I think, before the first opening act started. Right?
Any
Yeah.
good openers
So we
for him?
No.
what
He had openers. I wasn't like crazy.
almost like a
about it.
DJ guy.
Yeah. That was okay.
That was okay,
There was,
but it
like,
was just kind of like
one opening. There,
Wrap it
right?
up.
Yeah,
we
he
didn't
was-
come to see you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what was his name?
I
Like
don't
Francisco,
Francisco
something.
Yeah.
He was okay. He could hit the high notes, and he kind of like reminded me of Prince a little bit.
Yeah, that's what he's going for.
He was like a Prince / Justin Timberlake mashup kind of thing.
yeah.
He had
That's what
really,
he's going for.
really curly hair, like Justin Timberlake used to have really curly hair.
Yep.
So I looked at Taylor and I was like, he just went downstairs to go to the bathroom, and I was like, oh my God, it's 10:45 and this thing is still going. Right.
Mhm.
So I texted him. I was like, I'm coming down. I'm going to pee, and then I think we need to go. I was like, because the Phillies are in extra innings. So we're going to hit concert. Like, I was like, this has to be wrapping up soon. I was like, we're going to hit concert and
It's
Philly
the
traffic.
worst.
Yeah.
Worst.
So-
it takes forever
We
to get out of the parking lot. No
we
less
go to the
home.
bathroom. We go head down. We leave. We get in the car. We're on 76. And we tuned in just in time to hear basically the Phillies lost that night in extra innings. I can't
Yeah.
even. Yeah,
Yeah.
they did. So, but we were just like smooth sailing all the way home.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
Good
No
call.
traffic.
Yeah,
Good
0.
call.
I was like, we heard the
Totally
songs we
worth
wanted
it.
to hear
Yeah. No, he played all the songs we really wanted to hear. For
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
that I could think of anyway.
What was your favorite song, Taylor?
What was my favorite
That he
song?
did?
Shit.
Yeah.
Cry Me a River was dope.
Yeah, that was awesome how
That
he
was
did
dope. And what's the other one?
that.
Shit.
You really like the one song from his new album.
Yes, and he started with that.
Put your hands
Oh,
all
yeah,
over
yeah,
me.
yeah.
He started with that.
Why can't I remember the name of that song?
I can't remember it
Trying to
either.
think of
But
one
Did
other
you know
song.
it's good?
I thought it was a song he did with Jay-Z. Didn't he do that one? He had like a beat machine out in front of him at
Oh,
one
yeah,
point,
yeah, yeah,
and he
yeah,
like
yeah.
actually played the beat for the crowd. It was really dope.
Wait, who's surprised that Taylor liked that part?
I was
Yeah.
very I enjoyed the show,
shocking.
and I was talking about it on Might Be News because it was great. We go to a lot of shows, concerts, things of that nature, and usually when we do that, the crowd is mostly dudes, right?
Yeah.
So when we go to this thing, and it's like very few guys,
yeah.
Filthy.
straight, yeah,
Or just
filthy is the one.
Filthy's the name.
husbands and boyfriends.
Yeah, husbands- yeah,
who were like,
exactly.
okay,
Yep.
fine, I'll go. I'll
was
go
really
with
good.
you to keep an eye on. So
But
you
like
can
all
get drunk.
all these ladies everywhere, like the total high pitched like oh my god screams that females do happened
Like,
in
he looked
between
at me-
every song. It
Yes.
was crazy.
Somebody
It
did
was
get
awesome.
engaged that night too, and
Oh,
he
really?
went and he acknowledged it because
Yeah.
he saw it while he was performing.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
it was right during. Oh my god, I'm blanking on every single song title, but it was
It's
just
really
like,
unlike you.
I know. He's like, this ring here represents my heart. It was from like the album or two before his most recent one, and I'm blanking on it. I can see us holding hands.
Oh, yeah,
That's-
yeah,
yes,
yeah. I have
okay.
that one.
That's
So
a good
that song, this guy got down on his knee and proposed, and
And he
he
saw
came
that.
and he acknowledged it, and it was really awesome.
That was
So
cool. Yeah.
everyone cheered them on.
Awesome.
And
The stage was really cool. The lights are really cool.
he even played our wedding song a little bit.
He did.
So
Yeah, it
we were
was
happy.
great. It was great. Yeah, we were very happy.
We were like
Very
nudging
nice.
each other.
Aw.
like, oh, it's our song.
So cute.
So it was good.
we
Nice.
saw Anderson .Paak as
We
well.
saw Anderson .Paak as well.
Mhm.
Well, some of us saw more of the concerts than the others. Like the venue is pretty much standing room only, and I'm not short, but I'm just not Taylor tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, if I stand right like this, I can look between these two necks, and I can see a glimpse of
Oh my
Anderson
God.
.Paak. That's what it was like for me. Yeah, we should just get on Taylor's shoulders at some point.
Yeah.
Well, next time we go
It
there,
was
we
cool.
know to get seats. They're
Yeah,
elevated.
they're more expensive.
They are, but
I-
if you want to see the show, we got to pay for it. Just how it goes.
Smart ass.
Or we got to like muscle our way to the front,
Yeah, we should just muscle our way.
I guess.
I love saving money, so we're gonna muscle our way.
This coming from the person that's probably not going to be muscling their way.
I am pretty good at pushing my way to the front.
You
here.
are.
Okay, I
You
can
just gotta
do
remember what it was like in high school. Remember when you used to do
Oh my
like
God.
you
it.
have
I
to
think
like
that's the
go through
problem.
the
is
hallways
that
and
we're
to-
in our 30s
out
now,
of practice.
and I'm like, oh, I'm not going to another standing room only concert
I'm too
ever.
old
Yeah.
for this bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't believe I'm standing the whole time.
Wait,
Where do I
what?
get my energy from? Because you're switching hips. Is which hip
Yeah.
you put all your weight on? And you're like, well, this one feels more awkward, so I'm going to switch to this one. But this
Oh
one
my
feels like
God.
it's getting overworked now, so I'm just going to
Getting
stand
old
straight
is
leg.
so great.
Yeah, don't get old. I keep telling everybody I play soccer with, don't
Just
turn 30.
Don't do it.
30 was fine. It was actually
I
as I
hear-
get more into my 30s.
So I hear 40 is like you're done. Like that's it.
Stop.
Like 40 is 40,
just
40
waiting
is
to
when,
die
like,
now.
40 is when your body just starts to like.
You have like
Just
a million
already
doctor's appointments.
having it happen.
Okay, you are, but I hear 40 is when most people experience
Yeah.
that.
I know
Just
my
saying.
mom, my
I
own
guess,
mother was
Jackie.
like, "What's wrong with you?"
What isn't?
I
wrong
didn't
with
have
me?
any of this happen. My mom also, by the time she was my age, was done having all 5 of her kids. So,
Hmm.
but I'm like, well, apparently it doesn't matter because I'm falling apart. So
Warranty's up.
sis,
You're done.
I have to regrow a fingernail.
Oh my God.
All the dermatologists told me regarding another issue I'm having is it's inflammation, and that I probably have to go see a plastic surgeon.
What? Well, lucky for you.
Yeah.
I just got in Grey's Anatomy.
She would recommend a really,
So, I
really
feel
good
like
plastics guy.
If you need it done right now,
Yeah.
I won't forget.
I
need to
just
do it
don't
now.
know what I'm going to do. So I'm going to wait. I need a referral anyway. So I'm going to wait, see the doctor on the 9th of May. He wanted to see a checkup for my finger, and he wanted me to get blood work, just like standard routine stuff. So I go in on the 9th for an update, and we'll see what he says.
We'll tell everybody what happened to your finger when we come back from break,
Oh, yeah.
because that includes our honeymoon.
Yay!
Yeah,
Because
we
I
can talk about
apparently don't know how to go anywhere and not get injured.
Don't know how to act.
Gangsters don't know how to act. We'll be right back with more Relatable Radio.
Loud, brash, controversial, and now completely uncensored. Foundation Radio is joining the Might Be News Network. Foundation Radio, exclusively on the Might Be News Network podcast. Just search Might Be News Network to listen and subscribe on iTunes, Stitcher, Spotify, and everywhere podcasts are found. New episodes every other Thursday.
Come on, Kev.
Come on, Kev.
Come on, Kev.
I'm fucking disgusted with you.
You're fucking up, Kev.
Hint, fucking hint.
Great job as always, Danny.
The scream in the front gets me.
That's from
so
that's
good.
from when they were getting their legs waxed.
Oh my God.
That's where that sounds
so
from.
good.
So that's the new Come On, Kev sounder that I made specifically for Kev, but also for Amy to hear.
I really like it.
Yeah, it's good.
So, I mean, Kev heard it before I did, and he really made it sound like it was a lot worse.
It's really not that
It
bad.
could have been.
really-
It
I
could have
think
been
it was
way
that-
worse.
It is
You
all
really- it
things
could have been.
that people have said
yeah.
to Kev.
or actually not always to him, but about
No.
him.
No, we've all. Well, I mean, if he listens to the show, he's definitely hearing me tell him you're fucking
that's
up,
true.
Kev.
Yeah.
And as far as like the whole thing, he came up with the name.
He did.
Like he came up with the whole thing.
Hashtag.
I just made it a real thing.
Come on, Kev. Which you told him you were going to do. I think he actually wanted that, didn't he?
I
Yes.
thought he
Wanted-
did. I mean, when
I
I,
don't know.
mentioned
Yeah,
it to him,
I don't know what he
seemed-
was envisioning that it would turn out to be, but I think it's great.
Yeah.
And I don't think, and I mean, I get it. It's not about one of us, so that we really can't speak on that level, but I don't think it's that bad.
No.
Easy for us to say, though.
I know, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
The irony is that I made it for when Kev fucks up, because he notoriously doesn't come over here with some of the things that he needs for our show.
Mm-hmm.
But like the irony is I made it for whenever he fucks up, and I fucked up a bunch of times in the premiere of Might Be News. Like I just said the wrong thing, and like I don't have a sounder.
So he really wants. He really wants to make one for you.
Oh, I'm sure he does.
He's attempting to, but the problem is he doesn't have the technology that you do.
Yeah.
So
I have the high ground.
you do.
There's nothing you can
Not
do.
really fair.
Nothing you can do.
really.
I can,
Well, he could go to school and learn how to do all that.
I could help him make one, but that
Yeah.
would totally not
Defeat
Yeah.
the purpose.
Yeah, that wouldn't work.
Taylor's gonna be like, that doesn't sound right. It's like
Damn
some positive message. Turns into how much he loves you or something.
Taylor, you're the best. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that because I
Well,
think
like,
it's hysterical.
I mean, he could really get back at you and just not fuck up ever, and then you'd never
Yes,
play
But
it.
see,
That's
right?
the whole
that's the
point.
thing. It's a motivation thing. Like, okay, you don't want the sound bit to play.
Right.
I'm prepared.
Don't make me do this.
Yeah.
Make me do.
Don't
this.
make me do this, Kev.
Yeah.
You know, that's all. That's it.
Like I said, it's my kids. Why are you doing? I don't want to yell at you.
Right.
Yeah.
I say that
Stop
all the
making
time.
me yell at you. I really don't want to.
Go back and go listen to the premiere of the Might Be News,
Yeah.
because it was funny how mad he was. He was very mad. He was very mad.
I know.
Salty.
During
Trust
the course
me,
of
I
that
know.
show. He was very mad. I don't know what he was expecting, but he definitely got more than what he bargained for. I
Yeah.
think, for sure.
Yeah.
So good.
I hooked him up with.
Oh,
I think he
Cap.
thinks you're a bad friend, Taylor.
I know he does. I know he does. But I think I'm a great friend. Because if I really didn't care, I wouldn't have done anything.
True.
You know what I
it's
mean?
how you guys. I'm telling my kids that yesterday. It's how they show each other they love each
I
other.
love that guy. Like
The meaner they
like
are to
my
each other,
brother.
the more
Yeah.
they love each other.
He's like my brother, but I would never do anything that mean to my brothers. I can say that.
Oh my
Maybe that's
God.
why I go so hard on Kev, because he is like my brother. But
He's
like,
the only person in the world you can do that to.
I would do that to him. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the only person I would do it to. Probably. Yeah, yeah, for
I would
sure.
hope so.
For sure. He deserves it. Love you, Kev. So our honeymoon.
Yes. We went to Jamaica, which was beautiful. We're like itching to go back.
We're going
So,
with you.
Yeah. I put it out there. I'm like, anyone wants to go? Because maybe we can get a really good group
Yeah,
rate.
my problem is that I'm spending that much money and it doesn't involve Disney with my kids as old as they are. That like it's kind of like bad parent move.
No,
Your
no.
kids
No,
can-
it really is though.
Your kids can wait.
Seriously,
I never went to Disney as a kid.
I didn't either.
here's
I
the thing.
was
So
like
Kevin,
17.
Kevin was one of those kids that went to Disney like a fucking bunch. You know, one of
Oh.
those kids. I went when I think I was 3 turning 4, and I have like one shady ass memory about Disney.
Shady?
Like it's
Oh.
fuzzy.
I'm like, wait, what
Not-
happened?
no, it wasn't shady in
Did
that
some stranger
respect.
try to like take you or something?
No, I just barely remember, and I still hold it against my mother that like I was too young to go.
Yep, same. My parents took me when I was like an infant.
Who,
what are
who
you
the
doing?
fuck does that?
I was an only child.
But like, there's Harry Potter. Now, don't get me wrong. And here's like, I want to go because they've got Harry Potter World now, which I
Yeah.
think I would just lose my shit.
We got Star Wars now too. I think.
That's whatever. I don't care about Star Wars.
But do your kids? Does Kevin like Star Wars? Or who like? Does
Nobody.
somebody in your family? No,
No,
I don't know
We're
why
not
I
a Star
kept
Wars
thinking
family.
someone did.
Now Cole and I love Potter, definitely.
Yeah.
But like, spend that much money.
So
and,
what
like-
you're saying right now on the show is that you're not coming.
No, I don't know that.
Okay.
I think that's
I
what
just-
you're
here's the thing.
implying.
We've got limited.
You're slowly
funds.
backing out.
Yeah.
We've got limited funds,
We're
and we do want to take a family.
2021.
I know.
That's what
next,
we're planning.
Next year is Kevin and I's 15-year anniversary, and we want to take a trip with the boys.
to Disney.
No, I can't fucking afford that. It's gonna be like fucking $6,000.
I don't know how
plus.
anyone affords it.
Right?
Honestly,
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then you've got the kids who are like, "Oh, we go. Everybody gotta
Yeah.
go to Disney." It's like they're born to expect that they just are granted a trip to Disney. Most people don't go to fucking Disney,
right.
guys.
I never did.
I'm fine with not taking my kids to Disney.
The first time I was on an airplane, I think I was 13 or 14.
Cole wants to go on an airplane so bad. Like he is dying. And we're like, Cole, like it's not as cool as you think it is.
Yeah.
It's a lot of hurry up and wait.
Yeah.
It's like boring.
Your ears pop.
Your ears pop. It's sketchy.
P.S. Do not fly if you have head congestion. When we left,
it's
you were
the most
getting
painful
over that
thing in the
cold.
world.
I know, and it was in my head, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I could feel like it bubbling in my nose, and I was like, "I just want to go blow my nose for like 20 minutes."
It's painful.
And I like couldn't. I was like the middle seat. We were the last row of the airplane, which means you cannot recline. You were up against the wall. I'm like, it's cute that they still put a button here so you think you can recline. So Taylor, who's 6'5",
Did you have a
Can-
trial seat at least?
can
No.
no.
Oh God.
He had the window seat.
Oh.
Which is probably better because I feel aisle with the snacks
But then
and the
you
drinks.
can at least like stretch out.
Well, no, because
when
what I
there's
did
an
was
opportunity.
I tucked my legs and let him put his legs over in my space.
You're such a good wife.
And then he could like kind of lean on like the side of the plane
like-
near the window, and we put the armrest up too, right?
Yeah.
So that kind of helped with like space, and
Made us feel like
He
more
took-
open a little bit.
he took his
Yeah,
sweatshirt
okay.
and put it around so that he had a part of it. It's so big that he could use part of it for a pillow, and then I could lean on him and use
they
the
would
other
like
arm.
put
for a pillow.
built-in pillows on the window seats.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
really
Because
should.
it's like perfect to like
Yeah.
Yeah.
as I lean away from the microphone to lean and then they could do like plastic covers or something that
Right.
you can just like there's Lysol wipes, you can just wipe that shit down.
Yeah.
That'd be nice to like just
it would
have
be
a
really nice.
It was cool though. We paid for like the VIP thing. The
Oh,
club
we got
when you
fast tracked when you land, man.
Go. Yeah,
that's
Holy
nice.
shit.
it was cool. Like there was somebody standing there with a sign with our names on it when we got
Oh.
off the plane.
Did you stop and take a picture with the guy with the sign?
No.
I totally would have done
No.
that.
Missed
No,
it.
and
Guy,
we
I need
really
a
should
selfie.
have. We really should
That
have
was
because it was a lady and she was beautiful. Her name was Princess, and she looks just like
Janelle
that
Monáe.
actress Janelle Monáe.
She did. She
Oh,
looked
really?
Just like
Yes.
Yeah, it was pretty wild.
And like I think somebody else
Somebody
in
else said
line
that,
had
yeah.
asked her, and she's like, "No, I don't think she knew who the actress was, or no one, or she meant no one's ever told her that." And I was like, "She does look like her."
Yeah, she was gorgeous.
She was gorgeous.
The whole trip though was a blast. We had so much fun down there.
How's the food?
When we first
Yeah.
when
Real
we
good.
first got there, we were making great time, fast track. We go to get our luggage. My luggage isn't here. And they're like, "Oh, are you sure?" They're acting like I don't know what my luggage is going to look like. And granted, it's
Gotta love it
not
when people-
my suitcase. It was my sister's suitcase. But
Did you
I
question
still-
yourself?
No.
Okay, good.
I still know it was an all black bag. My sister has a neon orange name tag that's like leather. So it's not like one of the paper ones that could rip off. Like this thing is linked in with a clasp and everything. I was like, she also put neon pink tape on certain parts of the bag so that
So
you
it's
could
very
really
recognizable.
identify it. So we're looking. His bag, they pull off, by the way, Jamaica's great because they pull the bags off the conveyor belt and they place them in the area. So you're not looking around to see what's,
Yeah.
they do that work for you. So Taylor's is like the last bag to come off the conveyor belt. I'm like, no more
Wait, you're
bags.
missing one. Wait.
My bag was missing. And they're like checking their systems. They're like, well, it definitely came in on the plane. It was checked in here.
Okay. Where
Somebody-
the fuck is my bag?
Somebody else with the last name Cooper, I guess, only looked at the sticker from the airline and it said Cooper on it and left with it.
Are you serious?
So we had to go to the delayed baggage area and
Yeah, luckily
wait
they-
for them. They
I
realized
realized it and turned around. And
They
came
turned
back.
around and
God.
came back, but
How long did that take?
How much time did we waste?
Probably
Way
an
too
hour.
much.
About an hour.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's not horrible.
Yeah, it wasn't.
No, but like
But it felt
when you're
horrible
in
at the time.
Jamaica, like
You're, like,
you,
in there,
like
you're,
I'm
like,
here.
You want to get to the beach, have a drink, like
Yes.
let your vacation start.
Yes, I'm stressed beyond belief because
You're like,
that
what the
bag
fuck
had
if I-
all our toiletries in it, my one and only bathing suit that fit me,
That dildo that you.
Yeah. Yeah, everything.
I get it.
I was like, okay, sit here and start totaling up everything because I had like my hair straightener in there. I was like, okay, let's sit here and think about how much money is in this bag because I've all of my new clothes I bought, the new shoes I bought, everything. So I was like, oh my God, it's probably $500 worth of materials in this bag. That
Man.
so luckily they came through and
Then you really
found my-
needed a drink by the time you got to the resort.
I sat there, I took everything. I was like, don't
we got
cry.
drinks
Do
in
not
the
cry.
in
Do
the,
not cry.
in the lounge thing before
Oh
we left the
yeah,
airport.
so that's
That was
what's it
part of the
called?
package too.
Club Mo Bay. So
Yeah.
you go, you wait. They put your bags outside. They put tags on everything. You go in and you can whatever food or drinks they have out.
Mm-hmm.
It's all fair game.
Just waiting for the bus. And then we
Yeah.
got to the bus, drove us into the place. And it was so relaxing, so peaceful.
Have either one of you been to the islands before?
No.
I've
You've
been
never been.
to St. Thomas, and then we did a booze cruise. So I saw St. John and probably a couple other places.
Oh.
I don't even remember. I was so drunk on the booze cruise. Like,
As
where
you
else
should have
did we go? Anyone? No one's remembers? Whatever.
But she destroyed her finger day 2.
Our second full day there. So we came in on we landed on a Thursday. We had Friday, Saturday. I was by the pool. I was alone because he had just gone back to the room. And I went to go recline while seated.
Nope.
And I know I could do it because I had done it before. So I was like, come on, Jackie, you know you can get this. And then
Oh, weird
boom.
feeling.
And I got my right hand out in time, but not my left hand. And I was like, man,
And her fingernail's
that-
still in there.
I was like, that fucking hurt. And then I looked down and I was like, oh,
shit.
this is way worse than just like I pinched my finger. This is my nail's gonna come off.
Stop. I can't. I'm getting weird feelings.
I
am. It's like going through my body.
It's the one day by the pool, by the way, that I was like, okay, let's bring the sunblock out with us. Let's have some bottles of water here with us. So it's like all this shit. And I'm like, I didn't want to leave any of it behind. So I wrapped my finger in a towel. In one
Was
of
it
the
bleeding?
Yes. Oh God, yes. There was like droplets of blood, and I was like, "Oh my God, I'm
Oh my God.
leaving DNA everywhere in Jamaica." So I wrap it. I literally scoop up everything I can, and I'm just like briskly walking back to the room, trying to like keep my hand elevated, not make a scene. I'm like fighting the tears because like
Aw.
it fucking
shit
hurts.
Fucking hurts.
Meanwhile,
And I'm like-
I'm at the room. I was like
Sitting
scrolling.
out, there's a nice little table outside
Yeah.
our room.
I was just like
Just chilling.
scrolling through. Like I posted a bunch of pictures on Facebook. Like this place is awesome. And then I
Having
like
a great
I
time.
hit post and I look
Meanwhile,
up
Jackie's
and
like-
here's Jackie coming, like fighting back tears with her hand wrapped up. I'm like, oh no.
What the-
And then my first thing I was like, did one of those old ladies at the pool say something to you?
He's like, did someone say? I was like, I'm gonna lose my fingernail. We have to go see the nurse. After
Oh
he
my
just
God.
said, should we go see the nurse? Because I was so congested still from the airplane and everything. And I was like, no, it'll clear up. I just need to give it another 1 or 2 days and
Yeah,
I'll be
with the
fine.
air,
Um,
ocean air.
with the amount of tears I cried, that cleared
Loosened
me
everything.
right
See,
out.
it's all about
Aw.
looking
Yeah.
at the positive, right?
So the issue is,
you have 9 other nails.
yeah.
I mean,
I was
really.
trying to send you guys a text while I was there that my new name was going to be Jackie Nine Fingers, but it just never went through. So I'm like, whatever. So, yeah, that was
Yeah.
fun.
But other than that, we had an incredible time. We saw the sunrise, sunset. Not sunrise, but we did get a nice view of the sun coming up. I guess not like early in the morning, but
Yeah.
for breakfast and stuff.
Oh yeah,
We were out on the pier and stuff for breakfast, and we had dinner on the
we
pier.
timed
a
it
few times for,
accidentally. The one day we were like, oh my God, the sun's setting and we get to see it. Like it was
was-
beautiful.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. We went on the glass bottom boat.
That was
That
awesome.
was that sketchy a little bit?
The day that we did it was a
water?
little bit
I've
because
never
it was
seen
choppy.
something.
it was
that
really windy
like-
and choppy.
Yeah.
And the thing with that is
You
like
get
you have to look
motions.
down. So
Yeah.
when you're looking down,
And you're like,
going like
"Ugh."
that, you're yeah.
So I kept
got a
looking
little
up
seasick a little bit.
occasionally, just like taking in the view of everything, and then
Scared.
I'd glance down a little bit, and then you're like, "Oh, I'm getting."
I feel like
sick.
I would definitely get sick.
Yeah.
The older
Yeah.
I get, the more motion.
I mean,
sickness
it's
I get.
only 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay.
you're
So
not
it's
out
not
there.
bad.
Yeah. But we never went snorkeling.
No, we didn't. Just because we didn't need to.
We didn't care. We thought about booking excursions and stuff before we got there, and I was like, you know what? Let's
You
just wait.
relax.
Yeah, that was all we really wanted to do. Like we
Yeah.
did go over and visit the other Sandals that's closer to the airport,
Yeah.
and we walked around there. We weren't even there very long, and I was like, man, I like ours better.
Yeah, let's just go back.
The staff
I would
seemed
so
friendlier.
love to go on vacation, like a true
Yeah.
vacation. I don't even know what I would do
Well,
with myself.
You
I had
know,
all that time to-
2021. I mean,
yeah, but I don't want to spend $5,000 on a vacation.
No, you can definitely go do Jamaica a lot cheaper than
we
what
did.
we just
Our
did.
honeymoon was only $2,000.
Ours was not.
Yours was a
Yes.
lot nicer than ours was,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, probably. Maybe. I
just-
don't know.
I don't know.
I
But
don't
it was
know.
a blast. We had
We had a
an
great time.
absolute blast.
now, did they have nights where like they had dancers and
Oh, yeah.
music?
Oh, they had
and-
activities every night.
Every night.
And
we
it
saw
would rain
most
a little
notably
bit.
they had the steel drum band. We
Yeah,
went
that
and
was
saw them.
really great.
They were so cool. It was like
they
I don't
would
know if
play,
they were in
like-
middle school or high school, but
Dude,
they were
looked
young. And there was a bunch of them, and because they would all take breaks, like because they're
They'd
drumming
go
their
and play
asses off.
different.
So they would
steel
change
drums.
out, and there was one. Well, there was only one drummer, like drum set guy, and he was awesome. But they played all kinds of great songs. They played
They did a Celine Dion
Celine
song.
Dion cover. It was beautiful. Like
Yeah.
all of it was beautiful. Like
Beautiful.
all the performances they did were
Yeah.
great. And,
I was like, oh, I know this
yeah.
song.
they had some pretty wild stuff going on. There was tons of weddings going on.
Oh yeah.
A
Oh, if
lot
I could
of
go
really
back,
nice
I would
people.
totally get married on an island somewhere.
There's a lot of really nice people. A lot of really nice people that work there. We
Yeah.
had a
Well,
blast
their
with the
paid
staff
was
was
nice. Let's
Yeah.
be honest.
I mean, I'm sure they are.
but in the
but
same
like,
regard, like I'm
yeah.
telling you, they're both
Jamaicans,
Sandals.
they're good people.
They're both Sandals. Our resort, they're much friendlier than the other employees at the other resort, and they
Oh.
don't know if we are staying at that resort versus the other Sandals.
Yeah.
It's just like you would walk around. I mean, they recognize Taylor all the time. Like, Philly.
Philly.
Hey, Chief. Hey, big guy.
Chief. Hey,
How you
Chief.
doing, big guy?
Hey, Chief.
Yeah.
Yeah. The whole
So,
time it was great.
You're pretty recognizable.
Felt super important
Yeah.
down there.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to leave.
We became Facebook friends with the one guy.
Yep.
He like we sat there just like, was it our first night there? Second night maybe?
What?
Travis.
That was the first night.
And he sat there. He would just listen to randomly to some of Taylor's beats and like just start.
I showed them Wu
rapping and
Tang for the
singing
first
and-
time, and they were
Look at
losing
you.
it. The Roots for the first time, they
Yep.
were losing it.
Oh,
We were
yeah,
just
they
talking about
loved it.
music because he was a musician. Like he sang, like he was
Yeah.
singing songs
He's
for
great.
us and
Yeah.
stuff. And because the bar was closed and we didn't even know, like
Yeah.
we just showed up looking for drinks.
I think you
and
could
they're
still
like,
get beer, but they
yeah,
weren't making
everything
drinks.
else,
Yeah.
Red Stripe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red Stripe and
Always.
orange juice, people. Hear me out.
Mon Mosa.
Monmosa. So they make at bars, they do have a man mosa. And I think it's Blue Moon and orange juice.
That sounds like it would be right.
So we did Red Stripe and orange juice and we called it a Monmosa. And everybody laughed at us and they thought we were crazy. And we're like, you really need to try it because it's way better than what it probably sounds like. So we even tried it with fruit punch and that really wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't
Really?
bad.
It wasn't bad.
Wasn't bad.
You
Not
just
as
have
good
to
as the
try it.
orange juice.
Yeah.
Orange juice is better.
We're gonna try to we'll get some Red Stripe and we'll get some orange juice in the next time we record and everyone's gonna try it.
Well,
Sounds
yeah,
good
we'll
to me.
do
We
it.
can do that.
Yeah,
We
we'll
can
do
do
a
that.
Mon Mosa.
Monmosa.
Well, real quick before we run out of time, we've been watching a bunch of stuff.
Oh, there's so much new stuff around. First of all, it's Sunday. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
And,
this
like-
time space continuum. It's Sunday.
Right. So like Sunday, like I never get any sleep now on Sundays. Monday mornings are even worse than normal because after I watch Game of Thrones, I'm like up, I'm awake, I'm like
She's
I'm
all
like
jazzed
texting.
up.
Me and my brother and sister have like a group text going, and they're like, we're like, talking about, oh, what's gonna happen, what did happen, what was your favorite moment in the episode? I mean, the whole
Yeah.
thing. It's so good, and it's almost like I forgot like how much I loved it. All these characters are like together again, or for the first time ever, and it's just amazing. It's so fucking good.
My sister Kim
Oh,
decided she wanted to watch it. And she's only seen a couple random episodes. So I was like, I'm gonna volunteer my time.
because I
to
love
help
you,
you.
and I'll make this sacrifice.
But I've only
for
seen
you.
it once.
Me too. I want to go back
So-
and watch it. But
And everyone's like, oh, what season was this? I'm like, I literally watched 1 through 5.
right, yeah, I have the
Back to
same-
back
I'm
to
like,
back
I
to
don't
back.
know
I'm
which
like, I
season
have
it was.
no idea what season. So Friday night, I went over to my parents' house. We got through half of season 1.
Mhm.
I went back over Saturday morning because he had to go to work. So I was like, just drop me off at my parents' house. And then I'll just have Kim drive me home. So we finished season 1 and we started season 2. And then last night, because someone's
You know,
That
I was
was
really looking.
so-
I was going to come on here today. We were going to have all this stuff to talk about because we were
Guys.
all supposed to get together last
I was
night.
planning on eating McDonald's today as hangover food.
right? I was like, well, I was going to be
Like,
deep,
I already
but
had it
like,
planned.
well, here's the thing.
and the Charlones.
Charlotte
It was so
shit.
shitty. It always
can't
happens
keep their
to
kids
us.
healthy, apparently.
I didn't even know.
Who's
I
throwing
haven't
up?
seen it.
Which kid?
Landon.
Landon. I mean, I knew it
I
wasn't
guess
Blake because I
that-
saw some
Yeah.
snaps.
Blake-
But I also
yeah.
didn't know if it was summer because I feel
Well, Landon, so he was crampy all day, and I thought it was post-nasal. Like, he
Yeah.
was still outside playing.
Mhm.
I get home at 6:30 because one of my best friends had a baby, so I was at Paoli visiting her.
Oh, is that the one you had the baby shower for?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
she had a
that's
little girl.
exciting.
And I get home at 6:30, and I was like, oh, I'm going to get ready, and like, blah, blah, blah. And I feel his head, and he has a temp.
Yeah.
Give him some Tylenol to take the temp down, and he starts throwing up. And I was like,
Fuck.
So I called my mom, and I was like, we're not going. Like, I could feel the tears. I was so upset.
Kevin was like
I
so
was
heartbroken.
upset. Yeah.
And so I didn't even see the post on Facebook. Jackie texts me and she's like, "Hey, did you
Did you
see
see
Danny's
the
mess?" And I was like,
thing?
"Wait, what are you talking about?"
Yeah. I was
I'm
so
at-
upset.
I
I'm
thought
at
he
my
was-
sister-in-law's
Taylor
house
should.
ready. Like I dropped off the kids. Kevin and I are like ready to walk out the door when I get your message.
I felt
And
so
I'm like,
bad.
what? And I go into Facebook and I just walk out and I show it to Kevin. He's like,
I
"What?
know.
Wait, what?"
We had
No, no,
friends
no, no, no,
take
no.
their kids places to have sleepovers.
Yeah.
So they were
So
kidless.
here's the thing.
And I was like, oh my God.
Here's the
Like,
thing. I still took advantage. Kevin
oh,
and I
good.
went out
I
to
hope
dinner.
so. Yeah.
Like I was all dressed nice,
Yeah.
hair, makeup done. So I'm like, well, we're going out still. And my sister-in-law was like, yeah, please leave. Like,
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
take advantage. And Kevin was on like, I'm sorry, you have to spend some time with your wife. And
yeah.
that's not that. We were just so excited to
I
see
know.
everybody. And then like
Yeah.
we just went to Poor House and had dinner.
I ended up telling me, I was like, just come over. We'll watch Game of Thrones. So that's what we did.
It's
So.
so good.
We got where we just finished season 2,
Tonight
episode
is gonna
8.
be crazy.
So
Yeah,
crazy.
it is.
Shit
Yeah.
is going down tonight.
So nuts.
Kevin,
Oh, it's
Kevin
so
is attempting to watch
nuts.
it.
It's
Really?
so good.
Yes. He like finished episode 2, but he's rewatching Entourage again, which is another amazing,
It is.
amazing show. If you've
Yeah.
never seen it, go watch Entourage. But like he was in the like he has his tablet today and he's like, I'm gonna watch season 2 or episode 2. I'm like, do that because I would love to watch it like with
Yeah.
you. You should watch it with me tonight. You're not gonna really understand, but it's gonna be epic and it's gonna
Yeah.
be awesome. So you'll love it.
Yeah.
And I go into the bedroom and I can hear the Entourage theme music, and I'm like, "You're not
That is
watching
not-
Game of Thrones."
Yeah.
Well, I tried. I'm like, you just have to just give it
Yeah.
a shot.
You have to watch it with him because that's what's helping Kim.
Is it, like, that
'Cause I'm
boring?
sprinkling in.
It's just the first 2 episodes where you're like, wait, what the fuck
You know what?
is going on?
I did start it, and then I stopped.
I did too.
No,
I
just
did too.
push through. Trust
You
me.
have to.
I
Like,
did the same thing. I restarted season 1, episode 1, like
and I was
4
like, what is
times
this shit?
minimum.
Like, fuck this. It's too
Because my
much.
brother's like, you need to get into it. You need to go. I was like, I'm trying. I can't do
Yeah.
it.
I don't understand what
Don't
is
understand.
going on.
I remember like sitting there. It was like Easter weekend, and I was dog sitting for some people, and I was like, okay, well, let's put on demand and let's try to watch. And I was like,
do this.
what?
What the-
Why?
what?
Who are these? Like where? It just
Yeah.
plops you in the middle of all
Right.
this shit going
I
on.
remember seeing like little wolves
And you just-
shit, and I was like, what is
Oh
this?
my god, I love the pup. So you just have to push through.
I'm telling you,
It's worth it.
what I tell people about Game of Thrones is that there's no other show. First of all, there's no other show like it in any
No,
sense of the
ever.
word. But also, there's no other show that has this big of a payoff. Like all these other shows, like there's so many shows that get worse as they go on, right?
A lot of
Yeah.
them.
And,
Most of them. Let's be honest.
A lot of shows do, and this one takes huge steps
It
to get
just
bigger and better,
gets better
every
Yeah.
and better
season.
and better.
And
then
like so many horrible things happen, and then so
It's
many like really really
Typically,
good
the
things
9th
happen.
episode
Yeah,
of every season, shit hits the fan.
Yeah.
And then the 10th
yeah, I
was
never
always
thought
the
I'd
finale.
love something so much where so many people died. So
Yeah.
many people I loved died.
Dude,
Yeah.
we're gonna be so heartbroken. Like I don't even
No,
know.
this is what I'm doing.
so many
I'm
people are gonna die
preparing myself
tonight, Allison.
I'm just telling
so many
myself
people.
that literally everybody's gonna die. The Night King is taking over, and him and Cersei's gonna be his Night Queen because she's too much of a bitch to fucking die, and then it's just, and that's what I'm preparing myself.
That way you
Everybody
can't
I
be
love is gonna
disappointed.
die,
Yeah, you can't
and
be
then
disappointed.
I have
I'll
my
be
own
okay.
theories.
I say I'll be okay when they die, but if Arya dies, I'm gonna have a problem. Her in particular, like,
Guys, I
I
had to
think I
watch.
care the
I had to
most.
watch Ned die again, and I was like,
oh god,
I didn't cry the first time, but it's like because
You
now
know.
of everything.
you know what happens,
but it's
and what
crazy
that means
when you
for
go
everybody.
back. When you go back and rewatch, there's so many little pieces and clues you missed that you didn't know.
Now you know really the full story.
The one whore that was with Danny's brother in the beginning was like asking about dragons and stuff, and she was like, "Oh, I've seen many things. I've seen man with many faces," and I was like, "No fucking
shit.
way!" They hinted towards that in fucking season 1.
What?
Yeah,
Oh god.
shit's crazy.
I
Allison,
gotta
you're
watch
missing
it.
out.
I know.
Okay,
I
so let's
know.
really switch topics here and let's talk about Netflix. There's so much new shit on Netflix. So
Yep.
Sabrina season 2,
Yeah.
Great.
which I'm in the middle
love
of.
Me too.
I love that
Yeah.
show.
How many episodes
It's so
is it?
good.
Was it 8?
I'm on season
Not sure.
or episode 5. There
Oh, so
are
maybe-
9.
Oh, there's 9.
9.
Oh, that's right. Because
We
they
finished.
did.
It's
Yeah, we definitely finished.
Yeah.
They did. Yeah, they did 11 episodes in season 1, and
I'm
then
on 5
9
too.
in season 2.
that's so cute.
Yeah, we're on the same one.
Oh my god, you guys are adorable.
I also watched
Sabrina's really good.
Oh,
We
It's
so
really good. We really
good.
like it.
Yeah.
It's really good. Highly recommend it.
What's the dudes' names? Both of them.
Harvey
Harvey and Nick.
and Nick.
Are you
Nick.
Team Harvey or Team Nick?
Oh, Team Nick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
all the
All
way.
the way.
All the way.
Fuck
All the way.
Harvey. First of all, he's
Yeah.
ugly. He's kind of
Yeah,
a
I'm like,
puss.
I'm into anyone who has more power. I'm gonna be
Obviously.
real about it.
Obviously. And I'm sorry, Nick. He's
And Nick
got that,
does.
like, he's that bad boy,
Yeah.
kind
Yeah.
of like dark,
Right.
I
mysterious.
had a feeling he was going to
Harvey
be some
cries too much.
That's
Sorry.
Harvey,
Right.
you're a bitch.
He is a bitch. Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Like he would be able to protect you from Nick.
No. Nick would
No.
win hands down.
Right.
Nick,
That-
he would
yeah.
just summon a fucking demon and be done with you.
Right.
Team
Please.
Nick.
Team
All-
Nick.
all
the
day.
way.
All
all
He's
day
hot.
or day.
I'm glad we all agree on
Okay.
that.
I watched The Others. No, not
No.
The Others. No, what's it called? Fuck. The Order. Sorry. The Order. It's another like witchy
Ooh.
thing.
I love that.
Is that a
Shit.
is it a show or a
Vendetta.
movie?
It's a show. There's only one season
Okay.
On Netflix.
on Netflix.
Is it a Netflix original?
we're gonna be watching that
I
now.
believe. And for some reason it's like not showing up on my list now. It was good. It was a little, I forget what this guy's name is, but he's really good looking.
In the show, The Order. What's it called? The Order.
The Order, yeah. I mean, the guy's good looking in the trailers, and then in the show, I feel like his hair is too long. He needs a haircut. It kind of bothered me the whole time. But it's like werewolves, not magicians, but witches
Wizards and
and
stuff.
yeah. There's a big bad guy he's got a vendetta against, and it was good. I would recommend it. It was definitely like it kept my attention.
Yeah.
One season.
I'm looking it up on IMDb.
What's his name? Because he looked really familiar.
We saw.
I really want to watch Someone Great. Have you guys watched that yet?
No.
With him,
I'm just-
Is
yeah,
it
I'm
the
looking at it right
top-
now.
Is it the top one here on IMDb? Because the picture on Netflix is something.
Yes,
different.
that
Okay.
looks
I'm gonna
looks
click on it.
correct.
Let's see who we got.
Jake
here.
Manley, is that his name?
Does he play Jack Morton?
Jack Morton. That's right.
We saw Dumbo.
How was that?
I
Cole
loved
saw
it.
I did.
I loved it. I was trying.
I love
almost cried.
elephants, but I didn't like the original Dumbo.
I wasn't a fan of Dumbo, and I didn't want to. I'm too scared to see this one because I feel like I would cry.
I almost cried, but I think for me it was just emotional because I loved Dumbo as a kid, and I didn't know what was going to happen.
This was like different because I mean the original Dumbo was really short. It was
and
it
that's an hour long.
was like an
That's
hour
it.
long. Well, I mean by movie standards, like
Oh,
today they
okay,
couldn't
yeah.
like remake it to be an hour long.
Yeah.
So like they retold the story quite a bit. Like they did different things with it. But I really liked it. It had an all-star cast.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of good people.
I
in
did
there.
see a movie.
Did you?
I saw Shazam.
How
Oh, did
was
you? Was that
that? I
good?
really want to see it.
You have to. I loved it. I loved it.
Heaven and I were
I've
thinking
heard
about
it's
going to
amazing.
see that last night when we had
It's-
all
it was
this
so
open
good.
time
It
because
was so
somebody
good.
canceled the party.
Oh.
And then he was like, I don't want to go watch a movie. I'm like, oh man, I was kind of looking forward to that. But he probably would have fallen asleep
It was
anyway.
really, really
so
good.
That's fine.
I don't
Look good.
recognize. I mean, he looks familiar.
Doesn't he
I-
look familiar? But he kind of looks like one of those twins, the guys from Riverdale.
I don't watch Riverdale.
Cole, yeah, and
Sprouses.
Sprouts. Yeah, those guys.
Those guys.
He kind
Cole
of
and
reminds
Dylan?
me of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
Cole and
right.
Dylan.
They were in Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Yes, they
They
were
were cute little kids.
and they had that show on Nickelodeon.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this guy just kind of looks like the guy from True Blood that played Sam Merlot. Was that his name?
Oh.
Merlot? Merlot?
Yeah, I know who you're
Yeah,
talking
he
about.
could look like him
He
a
just
little
kind
bit.
of looks like him a little bit.
I tried to watch iZombie, and I didn't really get into it. Somebody recommended it to me.
Well, we watched, what's that date movie called?
Oh,
you
yes.
guys put The
Yes.
Perfect Date?
The Perfect Date?
Perfect Date. Super adorable.
I
All
loved
right,
it.
I'm going to have to watch it.
It's good.
And you're going to watch it regardless.
I know,
We
I
could have
know.
both sat there
thought
and
it
been
was
like,
good.
it's so shitty. And you're like, I'm going to watch it.
Yeah.
And like I kind of didn't know while watching it like what the end result was gonna be.
I know.
wasn't really sure.
I knew.
I mean, you know, because obviously, but like it's like how are you, it didn't feel, you understand. I didn't want to like give too much away.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
didn't feel that way like during,
Yeah.
and then like there's certain things that happen. And you're like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
obviously that's.
I
what's gonna
basically
happen.
should write movies for Hollywood.
You could.
I called it from a
Teen
while
chick
ago.
flicks.
Allison, you're watching just
Bonding.
Bonding.
Mhm.
Is that its actual show?
Yeah, it's a series, and it's about this.
A New
She's
York City
a,
grad student moonlighting as a dominatrix and
Yeah,
lists her
she's a
gay BFF
dominatrix.
from high school to be her
Guys,
assistant.
I would watch that. Okay.
Yeah.
it's really good. Is
as
it
long
fun?
as
Her
it's not people
assistant is
chewing.
her gay friend, and
Uh-huh.
he is so good.
He looks
He's
really
so funny. It's really good.
I might have to watch that.
You want to
after
watch
Sabrina.
that with me?
Sounds good.
Winking.
Ooh.
I mean, I did just watch the gay guy pee on someone. Like, it shows shit. Doesn't
Wait,
obviously show a
I'm
penis.
totally
but-
okay with that.
I do have a question though. You got caught up on Grey's Anatomy, so you're in season 15 now.
I haven't started 15 only because they want me to pay per episode
Oh yeah, fuck that.
No.
No. Just
wait,
wait.
so-
what are you watching it through?
on demand.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
fuck that.
Yeah. I still haven't watched season 15.
I'm laughing because we totally all just stopped to pose for a picture.
Taylor.
That's just what we do. We're girls.
Hey.
We're good at multitasking until a picture gets involved.
Right.
Yeah, and
then
then we're
it's
like,
like, hi. That's our bad.
Oh wait, so there is something else I want to watch. It looked pretty creepy. I think it's almost like they redid the remember Birds, that movie back in the day?
Yes.
It's the same chick from Sabrina who was also in Mad Men. I
Oh,
really, really like her.
Bird Box is what you're right.
No.
Oh no, A Quiet Place.
It's called
is
The
what-
Silence.
Right, but that's what it reminds me of because
it's like
they have to be quiet,
because
right?
the birds will attack.
And it has the one ant from Sabrina.
It
too.
does. I was like, wait, they're both of
Wait,
them.
which
are in
one?
that?
Zelda or Hilda?
Zelda.
Zelda.
Oh. Which I recognize her from something, and now I can't remember.
Yeah, it was. It looked pretty interesting.
I do like in Sabrina because they're always like, "Oh, pray to
Pray to
Beelzebub,
Satan.
pray to Satan."
And it was
so
everything
funny.
was like
Satan.
opposite.
Yeah. And it's clever because it's like
Well,
I feel
they
like
even
even
said
though it's a
something-
script, I would still be like, "Oh, thank God!" And it's like,
Thanks,
"Damn it!"
Satan. And then like even one point they were talking about like something where we would say like go to hell,
Yeah.
and it was like go to heaven, and I was like, oh, wait, okay, that's
Okay.
that's
I can do that.
it's really good though. It's a great show. Or Sabrina,
Yeah.
it's awesome. Nothing like it was.
No, it's the
you
dark
remember
side.
It? It's the dark side, which is, and she's so fucking badass.
Mhm.
Gotta love a strong female
Yeah.
Mhm.
character, and she certainly fucking is. She doesn't take
Yeah.
shit from anybody.
Right.
Rises.
She
to
kind
the
of annoyed me the
challenge.
first season, I won't lie.
With Harvey
Sabrina.
or with just in general.
Just
or
her, the way she was.
wishy-washy, not knowing which path she wanted to go down.
She
Dark
seemed,
or
it was
light.
just like, yeah, it seemed very just young. Like, I
You were
wanted-
probably like, bitch, go to the dark side.
right.
please.
Probably.
We know where you're going.
Yeah.
You're
Where
in a
you
sh-
belong.
Yeah.
I'm glad she did. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Don't waste your
I,
talents.
love
I do like her friends too. Her
Roz and Thea. Well,
Yeah.
Theo now.
yeah,
Susie / Theo.
Susie / Theo.
Mhm.
Well, that's about all we have for this
That's
week.
about it. Check us out on YouTube.
Yeah.
Stay
Yeah.
tuned for Patreon stuff.
mbnnetwork.com.
You got it. Go check it out. Great job this week, ladies. It's
Yeah.
good to be back.
Nice to be
One.
back.
Good to be
Lots
back.
more to go.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
excited.
Yeah.
We'll be back next week.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bye.